So we're going to talk about resources, or really the links to different resources that the members might use. Um, it's a Google map that we've implemented this. Let me scroll this up a little bit so you can see it better. Right now, we've got the ICC jurisdictions, so you can see where all those are. We can add more to those as you go along. Got the counties and cities, color coded as we talked about. And then there's also fire and other jurisdictions. We don't have anything there right now, so that's why you don't see it. And what we're going to do is we're going to add one right now so you can see how to add something to this map and then also have that show up. So where we're going to do this is a Google feature, a Google map. I can't say Google. But anyway, we're going to sign in. And we're going to sign in to, I've set up a Rico ICC Gmail account. Okay. And I will provide you the password to this offline. So here we've logged on to Google. And right in this square up here in the upper right hand corner, you see the apps. We're going to say maps. Now, generally, that's just going to bring up a map. Usually, it's kind of where you're currently located. What you're going to do is, let me scroll this up a little bit. You see this cog? Click on that and say My Places. And that's going to bring up this window. And you can see right here this Rico resource link. If you click on that, that's going to bring up this resource map. Okay? And you can see right here, fire in other jurisdictions, that one's empty so far. And you can basically, by clicking on it, you can work any of the different, they call them layers. They're with the free map here, you can have up to 3 layers. So there's the ICC jurisdictions, counties and cities, and then we've got fire in other jurisdictions. So as we saw before on the website, you got the cities. And so we want to work in the fire in other jurisdictions. And you can see this blue line here says we're working in this. So on another browser, where you can't see it here, but off to the side here, what I've done is I've created gone ahead and found on the website this service, this jurisdiction that I'm looking at. I don't know if this is the right one. You'll have to kind of look at it. This is just a sample, but it's a County of Sonoma Fire and Emergency Services Department is the website that I brought up. So what I'm going to do is from this, on the contact page, I just found what the address of this jurisdiction is. So I'm going to just copy it and I'm going to paste it. And when I do search, it's going to tell me where it's at. Okay. Now, if I look up here at the top of this list, this is what I've found. And since I like this, if I click on this right here, you can see this information, and I'm going to add it to the map. Okay, and now it's down here. It's been added. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put in the data about this. So I'm going to hit data, and it's going to bring this up. And once again, since I already had it, it's got the address and the name. That's not what we want. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to put County of Sonoma Fire. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over to the address, and you need to double click these fields so you see the little input bar here. And I'm going to paste into this. I'm going to copy back in that address that we had. And then I'm going to go over to the website and they also had a phone number. So I'm going to put in the phone number. I copy and paste that phone number in. And then the other thing is I want to put in I'm going to copy the URL of the website I was visiting. And I'm going to put that in. And so when I do it, let me expand this a little bit. Okay. You can kind of see all the things. We have the County of Sonoma Fire. Here's the URL, the phone number. And let me go in here. Just put a comma in there, make it look correctly. And the same thing here. Comma and a space to separate that out. So everything looks good. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll click something else just to save that. And now I can close that. Okay. And you can see we've got all that right here. Now, the one thing is on this details from Google Maps, I can remove that now and just make that a nice little business card as to this resource. Now, the other thing is, if you look at this, right here, there's a little paint bucket, and we want to color code these things, I think. And since we've used the red already, let's just kind of use this darker red. It's really almost a, in between purple and that, but let's just use that. It's a nice dark red. We'll color code this for this marker. And you can use some other color for other jurisdictions that you might use, just so you can see, is this a fire or something else? And here it is. Okay. So now that we've saved that, okay, let's go back over to our site and let's refresh this. And now that we've done that, it shows up on the RICO website, the County of Sonoma Fire. And here's all the information, where it's located, a URL for them, phone number, and it's as simple as that. All right. So that's how you can add, and you can add more ICC jurisdictions. This definitely isn't all of them. This is the ones that we had, but there are more chapters that you can add, put them all in. As you come across more cities, in fact, let me close up the ICCs. You can add those, particularly if you do find there are cities that you want to put in for Lake and Mendocino counties. But that's how you would update this, is just add it to this map. So what I want to do is, I think I'm going to go back to this map, and I'm going to put in the counties and the cities. And in fact, let's shift up on this, because what you see here is what you see originally on the other map, I think, on the website. So let's go ahead and make it like that, zoom in about that far. Okay, so we've got that, and then once you've done that, you can just close it. In fact, we'll just sign out. And just to confirm that, I'm going to go back and refresh the the RICO ICC site again, and this time it did come up with the cities. So let's just move the map over. Okay, there you go.